Good evening everyone, and welcome to my day 17 of my 31 days of Ghoulies Tarot Reviews. Night 17 review is on the 2005 movie Evil Aliens, which is directed by Jack West, written by Jack West and edited by Jack West. The plot of the film is the sensationalist reporter Michelle Fox presents a TV show, Weird World, with phony matter about UFOs and aliens. When she hears about Kat, a young woman that claims she had been abducted with her boyfriend and became pregnant by aliens, she convinced the chief to travel with a team to a remote Welsh island of Scalled to interview Kat. She invites the cameraman and Ricky Anderson with his talent technician partner, the net expert in ufology and Leylon, Gavin Gorman, the actor Candy Vixen, and an absurd gay guy to prepare the medics. They get a van and wait for the low tide to reach the island, and when they find evidence that the aliens are really landing location, the ambitious Michelle decides to film away the fame and wealth. As all previous reviews will take likes, disappointment and dislikes. And I will be starting with likes. We mentioned this movie is directed by Jack West. This movie is shot entirely in Wales. And he directed and written the script as well. This film is extremely graphic. This is really corny type of graphic in most of it. The movie starts off with Candy and her boyfriend are abducted by aliens. We get one of the most intense, graphic, inappropriate scene ever seen. And we see in a flashback when Candy tells the crew about her abduction and her surgery done by aliens to her. We see her open her gut and placing an alien into her stomach. Later on, when she get birth to that alien, she actually turned into a full alien. Like I mentioned, this movie is extremely gory. Nearly all the cast members die in this film in gruesome fashion. One of the crew escapes to land, thinking he has the video on him with proof that the alien exists, and they found out that he lost it by getting off the island to the mainland of Wales. The funniest thing of the film is the most gorgeous part is one of the guys who get into a field prowler. This was cuts up growing up. It drives into aliens, causing they'll get a bit minced up, and you see body parts and guts just fly all over the place, onto the windscreen and everywhere. Kind of reminds me of Dead Alive, aka Brain Dead. Depends where you lived. America is brain dead. New Zealand is brain dead, and America is Dead Alive. That zombie movie made by Peter Jackson. This is a nice homage to that, I would say. I should say Jack West kind of stole the idea from Brain Dead in that one particular scene. There's also another scene with Candy. She's a whippersnapper with a metal edge on the end of it, and she grind up alien with it as well. that's you hear alien get all, minced and diced and she all get mixed, minced up in gory fashion. Just like the lawnmower scene in, Dead Alive, aka Brain Dead. Very, very similar and very gory moment of the film. We see arms and heads and get ripped off. The first guy who gets killed, he gets his arm get ripped off and his head finally gets ripped off. You see Candy's head get ripped off, which is enormous, it's like a spine cord. You see her spine get ripped up with her head. Michelle get her legs ripped off. We see her get taken up into the spaceship, and the alien version did the exact same thing what they did to Cat at the start of the film, by putting an alien baby into her, and she gets controlled by aliens, and she stabs the nerdy guy who. There was one weird scene between that nerdy guy who the ufologist guy. This is a weird scene, really. This is yes, the alien has sex with him. Quite weird. We see that female alien come into the room where he was. She saw just what happens. She's the one that ripped off, Michelle's legs off, and she ripped out the baby's out of it. And we see that nerd guy his head arms get ripped off by a cat, one by one. But he broke her into the ground above him. Kind of like, in the energy, quite a amount of energy that could destroy the alien spacecraft, because he can't get ripped off one by one, because he gets outsmarted her by using his nose to push his onto the spacebar of his laptop, but then his head finally gets ripped off. He saved the day by causing the spacecraft to get crashing into the mountain. The mystical fitted me quite well. The dislikes and the disappointments of this film, I would say a lot of it's very slow. Before after the introduction into more chit chat and not really much going on, and then when the gore happens, it's full on gore from there. But you have to make your way up to the gory moments. The dislike mostly the acting and the script. A lot of this acting is very big grade, and the script is pretty bad as well, but most of it. The other verdict of the film is, mention it, it's directed, written and edited by Jack West. Majority of the movie is extremely gory, very graphic, which I like. Some good decent musical. Already mentioned the disappointment was, this movie is slow in parts, and the dislike by the acting and the actual script. This is a cheesy, very graphic, gory movie. And the fellow I gave one of those old style of 50 alien taking over top of movie, but done in 2005. When you see a movie like this back in the 1950s, not this gory. very B-grade type of film. So overall, I give Evil Aliens an 8 out of 10. Thank you for checking out my day 17 of my 31 days of Ghoulies Terror reviews. If you like what you see, give me a like. And if you've seen this movie, I'd like to hear your thoughts. And if you're new to my channel, great. Join the family and subscribe to my channel.